Hi class, and welcome to the final week. That's right, you've made it. This is lesson 14. We're going to be finishing off the semester this week. So as far as part of the final week here, a couple things are a little bit different, and maybe you've already noticed this. The first thing is the assignments are due by Thursday. So the class technically ends Thursday. It doesn't go until Saturday. Typically you had all those post-gathering assignments that would be due by Saturday at midnight. This week they are due Thursday, but they actually are left open until Friday morning at 8 a.m. So that gives you, I guess, a little bit of the time on Friday morning if you forget to do it on Thursday or you can't after you get home from the gathering. But I strongly encourage you to try and get everything done before you go to the gathering. Get it all submitted so that way you can just go to the gathering, enjoy your last gathering of this semester, and then you can come home and be done with the class. So, a couple of the assignments, just to touch on those. In the gathering this week, you will be doing a oral book review. That's just going to be to your peers in the class. There is a sheet that you print off. There's not anywhere online to submit that or anything like that. It's really for your own benefit. The idea is so that you can learn from your classmates. Hopefully you're able to kind of diversify up the groups, hopefully be with people that read different books than you, and you can learn about their books and what they learned from their books. So that'll happen in the gathering this week. There is a course reflection document that you will be submitting an assignment there. Please take the time to fill that out. There's like 4 questions to answer. It's right there in the description. Just answer those questions in a Word document and then submit that online. I really like that because it goes along with the assessments, the surveys that you do throughout the semester to get a little feedback about the course, what you thought about the course, and then it helps me to be a better professor in the future. The other thing that you'll be taking this week, if you remember at the beginning of the semester, we took a course preparedness quiz, and I know a lot of people were frantic about it. They didn't do well on it, they failed it, and they were like, what? I didn't know anything on there. Well, the idea is it's that same quiz that you took on week 1 of the semester, but now you've had a semester of learning it all. So make sure you take that. It's a good gauge. You can go back to the lesson 1 quiz, kind of see what you got on your first what score you got on your first one, see what score you got on your one that you take this week, and I'll show you how much you've improved and how much you've learned throughout the semester. The last thing for this week, and it's the biggie, is the final exam. So the final exam will cover everything that we've learned in the class. So from lessons 1 clear up to lesson 13, all of that material. There is one thing that's different on this exam, and that is that you are allowed to use your visual charts that you've created for each exam. You can't use your whole notebooks, you can't use any other notes, just those visual charts. So you can have those before you take the test. If you want to go revamp them, that's totally fine. If there's things that you wish you would have had on there before, go ahead, revamp those, but definitely go over them to help refresh yourself of what the other sections were on. You can go back and look at your previous exams. On this final exam, they pull a lot of questions from the previous exams. They may be worded a little bit differently, or maybe they use different numbers than what they were on the previous exams, but a lot of them are the same exact type of problem. So if you're able to do it on the previous exams, you'll be able to do it on this one, just different numbers. Now, one thing that is different about the final exam compared to the other ones is there is no retakes. So even if you take it early on in the week, like on Monday or Tuesday, and you didn't do well, you're not going to be able to retake it. That's just what the policy for the final exam. You can only take it one time. So don't take it until you feel ready. Make sure that you've studied and everything before you take that final exam, because once you take it and hit submit, there's not anything I can do there. Now, talking about retakes on exams, if you're looking at your grade and it's a little low and you wish you could get your grade up, exams do play a big part on that. So please email me if there is a previous exam that you would like to retake, not even necessarily just exam 4 that we took last week. If you want to retake exam 1 or 2 or 3, that's totally fine. You can still do that. Just let me know. I'd be happy to reopen them. Now again, on any of those retakes, Thursday is the cutoff. I can extend them until, I guess, Friday morning at 8 o'clock, but really after that time, I'm not able to accept any further work. That's just, that's the university policy, so I have to abide by that. So if you have questions about your grade, look at your grade book. Please email me early on in the week. As the week goes on, it will get busier, it'll get harder to get back to you, and you get closer to that deadline. So if there is questions or concerns, please contact me now, so that way we can start working through those and get them resolved before the course ends. So, well, with that, I just want to give you all a big thank you for this semester. I know it's been a busy one. I know math is not everybody's favorite subject, and so I appreciate you all taking the course and trying your hardest and doing your best. I think a lot of you surprised yourself this semester. I think a lot of you found that you were able to do better at math than maybe you anticipated. I know there's been a lot of probably late nights working on this or early mornings, and I appreciate all the work you guys put into it. Yeah, I'm happy that I'm able to do this. I really enjoy math, I enjoy teaching math, and I enjoy helping students out. So I appreciate your guys' feedback throughout the semester as well. And I wish you the best as you go on. I know you've got one more semester of Pathway, and then I hope from there you guys continue to get your education, whether it be online or through a local college or going to BYU Idaho, and be able to get your degrees. So thank you again for taking the course. I wish you best in the future. Keep my contact information. If you ever have questions in the future, if you need a reference, anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me. All right, have a great week and enjoy your summer.